This is probably the hardest video I have ever sat and tried to make, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of an era. Ladies and gentlemen, since Carvajal has left, officially played his last game last night. Against, I believe, who did we play last night? I didn't even watch because the season is over, man. I don't even care anymore. But I believe Bilbao, right? But anyways, we won 4-1, obviously. Real Madrid has won last night, but has lost a legend of the club, man. Carvajal has left officially Barcelona. Again, the captain curse continues. One by one from the golden generation that won us almost a 5 back-to-back Champions League trophies. If Barcelona did not win that 2015 Champions League, obviously, we would have had 5 back-to-back Champions Leagues in 5 years, man. What a team. In my opinion, the best generation of any team in football. The only team that came close to this team is probably Pep Guardiola's Barcelona team that won the sextuple, obviously. That team and this team are probably the best two teams in football history, man. And the fact that both Barcelona fans and Real Madrid fans could say that is genuinely should be an honor, and you should just be happy and grateful of the team that you support, both Real Madrid and Barcelona, obviously. Carvajal was the last player. After last year, obviously, we had Marcelo, the Modric's, the Kroos's that left. And now we have Carvajal. 6 Champions League titles. A man of the match final in the Champions League. Euro champion, Nations League champion. 12 years as a starter for Real Madrid. Who just shows you how good Carvajal was for this club. No matter how he performed in this season and his last season, man. No matter how he acted every time Trent got minutes over him. When Arbiola took over, obviously, he was giving a lot of minutes to Trent, and Carvajal used to get mad. Why am I not getting any minutes? Why is Arbeloa not... they were not on the same page with the coach, and it was so obvious, obviously. Maybe they had something against each other, even though they played with each other literally a few years ago. They were teammates, and now they were out there fighting. Maybe it's stuff that from the past, he took over from the past. I don't know, man. But 15 goals as a right back, and 75 assists as a right back, man. Giving an assist in his last game last night with a beautiful assist where you sit there and say, maybe he could go a few more years at Real Madrid, man. The way he gave a pass to Garcia, I believe it was, right? Or Gonzalo. Just beautiful pass. I was like, is that Trent making that pass? It was not Trent, ladies and gentlemen. It was Carvajal. And what a brother, what a player, what a right back. Genuinely one of the best right backs in Real Madrid, man. 6 Champions Leagues alone. He has won the most Champions Leagues in football history we're talking about. Carvajal has most Champions Leagues in football history. Alongside a few other players, obviously the Modric's, the Kroos, I believe, is on 6 as well, right? What a player, man. Look at the amount of trophies that is in front of him. I believe 27 trophies in total. The Club World Cups, the Super Cups, the La Liga titles, obviously. No matter, again, what you think of him, he is a club legend. He has held it down in the golden era. If without Carvajal in the golden era, there is no... A lot of moments that he created alone, man. A lot of games that he carried us alone, man. The fact that this brother gave us moments like this, for example, making the fans cry, making Joselo even cry and be on the stands, for the love of God. I don't know how he teleported here, but he came in quick. I don't know. I thought that he had like a final match a few days ago with the Qatar team, I believe. I don't know how he teleported here, but he's there. And ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the moments. If there is no Carvajal, there is no these moments, man. He gave us the Rodrigo last minute goal comeback, one of the best comebacks in Champions League, if not in football history, man. He gave us that moment with a beautiful cross. We always talk about Rodrigo, we always talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, who obviously scored a beautiful bicycle kick, who scored a beautiful goal against Juventus in the final of 2017 it was, right? If it wasn't for Carvajal, these moments would have never happened. We always talk about the scorer and not the person who put it on the plate for the player to score, man. Not the person who gave you the plate and you ate that plate. The one who ate that plate is Rodrigo. The one who ate that plate is a lot of our strikers and attackers. People who ate that plate has been players that gave them a beautiful moment. For example, the bicycle kick of Cristiano Ronaldo. If not, probably one of the best goals in football history, man. Everyone spoke about Ronaldo, obviously. Ronaldo is the one who scored it. No one talked about Carvajal who set it up, man. Thank you so much for everything that you have done for this club. Thank you for these moments. Thank you for carrying this team. Thank you for being one of the most crucial and underrated players in Real Madrid history. When you take a look at this team, no one speaks about Carvajal. No one values Carvajal. Obviously, because he has a lot of tough competition. You have the likes of Cristiano, Modric, Kroos, Marcelo, Ramos, for the love of God, Benzema. Even Bale should be in this picture as well, right? But again, no one talks. He is the last person to talk about. Even Neves is more talked about than Carvajal. What an underrated player that he is, man. And he goes in a speech saying, we'll meet again. Now, knowing Perez, you're never coming back to Real Madrid, let's be honest. I hate how Perez operates players, man. If there is one thing we should learn from Barcelona is how we treat our club legends, man. And the fact that how Barcelona treats their legends, where they keep them around until they retire at the club, man. They try to keep them around until they retire, man. Or at least they bring him back for one last run and then make them retire at the club. Or they do something at the club, right? Where Perez is so ruthless. And it's understandable. It is the right move if you think about it. If you're old and if you're past your prime, Perez sees that. Bring someone else to replace you as soon as possible, just to win even more trophies and be even more competitive. I understand Perez why he does that. But there are some players where you should not do that, man. The way he treated Casillas back in the day. The way he treated Sergio Ramos, who called Real Madrid himself. Remember when he did that celebration that he called Real Madrid and they hung up on him. They didn't even answer that call to come back to Real Madrid, man. When he left the first time, he wanted to come back the second time and they said no. Well, we needed a defender. We needed a center back. Perez said no, we don't want a Sergio Ramos. There are some players where you should keep them around to make them retire at the club. Look at Luka Modric, 41 years old, still performing for AC Milan, man. You should have let that brother stay on the bench. Give him some minutes, he can create something out of nothing. He's literally starting every single game for AC Milan. He's still performing and he's one of their better players. You could have kept him at Real Madrid on the bench, man. You wouldn't have lost anything and made him retire at Real Madrid. The only person that retired at Real Madrid was Kroos, and that's because Perez probably didn't want him. And he said, listen, I'm hanging up the boots and I want to go here at the highest stage at Real Madrid. But ladies and gentlemen, look at these. Don't make me emotional, man. You don't understand what this team gave to me, man. Carvajal said, I can't stop thinking about Golden Age. With my departure tonight, it's officially end of the era. La Decima, 4 Champions Leagues in 5 years. Should have been 5 Champions Leagues if it wasn't for Barcelona. With Cristiano, Ramos, Ancelotti, Casillas, Zidane. I want to applaud them too. And then obviously, ladies and gentlemen, Carvajal was not the only one who left. Alaba left Real Madrid as well, lifting that chair. We all know that celebration. What a 2 players, man. And it's officially end of the season as well. These are the statistics. Obviously, Mbappe being one of our better players. Vini as well. Let's see what happens next season, man. But I don't know who's going to replace Carvajal now. I don't know who's going to be the next Carvajal. I don't see Trent being the next Carvajal. I've said it since the day he joined, since the rumors came up about Trent coming to Real Madrid. I told you guys I don't rate Trent at all, if I'm being honest. I don't think he is a Carvajal type of player because defensively he is not as good as Carvajal, if I'm being honest. Attacking wise he's unbelievable, but defensive wise I don't see it, man. It is what it is. That's the end. We're growing up. We need to think about the next generation now. And looking at these players, we have potential obviously. A lot of great players on this team. But It's just the team chemistry, the tactics. They need to just, a lot of players need to go, a lot of players need to come. I said Alaba needs to go. I said Carvajal also has to hit the bench slowly now. And that's two players gone, which is a good step in the good direction, obviously. But who are they going to bring is going to be crucial as well. What they're going to do about the Kylian situation and the Jude situation and the Vinny situation, that's crucial as well. Jose Mourinho hopefully going to change that, but that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, like the video, and gracias, amigos.